I didn't think that anyone would ever piss off the community more than G-Unit did with his fake video. I didn't think it was possible. And now I was proven wrong with Raw Instinct. I actually talked to T Martin a while ago about Raw Instinct, and I was actually friends with Raw Instinct. I had him in my friends list, in my Xbox friends list. I had him in my subscription box or sub box or whatever. Me and him were sub box buddies, and I remember before he had like 20,000 subscribers or something, and that's why I was helping him. I was like, he doesn't have, no one's really watching his videos, and he was just doing regular commentaries. And I was like, all right, he's kind of cool, so we can be buddies. And me and him met up in the lobby, I think, once, and that's where I met him. I didn't meet him on YouTube. I didn't know who he was. And he was like, I got a YouTube channel too, and he wanted to play some games. So I was like, all right, that's fine. And we sort of got together after that, and then after a while, he started growing a lot. And he was like, dude, I gotta take you out of my sub box because I'm only gonna put my clan mates in there. I was like, all right, that's fine. So I took him out of my subscription box, and then he like went on his merry way. And then after a while, T Martin started talking to me about him, like, dude, this guy's stealing my videos, my video ideas and all that. I was like, it's not even gonna catch on. Don't even worry about it. There's no way that people aren't gonna know that those are your video ideas, especially when you just posted the video. I was like, he's probably going to get 1 million dislikes for just posting the same video that you have or the same advice only a couple days later. And I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. I didn't think that anyone was going to watch it. And apparently not. I was proven wrong. And I guess T Martin knows best. I should have listened to T Martin. But, it was just funny, like that fact that it got to that point, and it's gotten to now where it's just crazy. People are making videos about him, and the only thing that I saw, and that I saw that Joey pointed out too, was that a small commentator had to call him out. The only thing is, like, if a bigger commentator calls somebody out, there's a risk of backlash, and you don't want that to happen. I think Wings of Redemption made a video about backlash. You don't want backlash at all. And it's just crazy how the community works, because if someone smaller says something about, there's no risk, there's nothing that can be gained, or there's nothing that can be lost, especially when you have a smaller channel. So they're usually the people who say the most truth, and it's because they're in the dugout. They're the ones that are doing the groundwork. They're actually in the crowd, like seeing the dirty, seeing the worst of the worst. And especially in the if you're friends with the commentator and you know how they work, like if you're one of those guys that run support for your favorite commentator or whatever, you know what they do, you know how their channel works, and it kind of takes away, but you're still like intrigued by their videos, so you still want to help watch them, or you want to still help the person, or maybe you're just a really big fan of them, but you get to see the ins and outs. And I've seen the ins and outs of a lot of people's videos, and a lot of people how they do their own things. And if I wanted to, I could pretty much do the same thing, break down a video and break down like how the person made the video, what why they did it, and I could do like a psychological analysis of someone else's mentality during a video, and also show you like if they're trolling or not. But I don't care to do that, because it's not that's just not what I do. What I do is I make rap songs, Call of Duty songs, stuff like that, and occasional do commentaries. I try not to do commentaries, but I don't really care. I don't really care right now. And I know that when Raw Instinct started out, I didn't really care. Like, I didn't care that he was doing it, because I didn't think it was gonna blow up. But it did. And once it did, and now that I realize that there's a bigger majority of people who don't pay attention to Twitter. And now I'm starting to see like the power of Twitter growing. And it's amazing, because if Twitter was out back when F Gamers was doing their scandals, it would have been a totally different story. Like back in the day, there was a channel called Famous Gamers, and they were promising, and even like person like Hutch was involved in this. It was just like a 12-year-old kid or something that was saying that he was going to sponsor people, but no one knew who he was, and he was able to write, you know, some pretty well written, you know, messages, but you know, it was off and on. Like some people said like they got a little kid looking message, and some people said they got a really well written message that looked legitimate. So this guy, he made this channel called Famous Gamers, and he was basically gonna sponsor a bunch of a bunch of commentators to be in a team, basically what Machinima Respawn turned into. And you know, the only way that you could even know about, you know, that it was a scandal was if somebody went out and made a video about it, but no one was really making videos like that back in the day. And when they did, it was only when it blew out of proportion. And I just remember that, you know, there was no Twitter back then, so there was no way to massively shoot out information across, you know, there was no way to start rumors, there's no way to start beef like that. And I think now it's a lot better than watching it on, you see a lot of little petty stuff, like the little petty arguments happen on Twitter rather than happen in video format, because videos do waste a lot of time, especially when it's when people are nagging about each other. But I think that Twitter is a great thing. I think as we grow, I think these are growing pains, because Twitter will actually in the future be used as a good networking tool to talk to your favorite, you know, YouTubers, to network with people, to show them your videos in a really quick way, and also to get your opinion out there, you know, without making a whole video about it. And I think it's a really good tools, and I think it's just growing pains that, you know, all this drama. And another thing about drama is that we have a long time until Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 comes out, and when Black Ops 2 comes out, then we will be distracted again. We'll be back into the game talking about how much the game sucks, and people will be back to bitching about, you know, they'll be back to their normal patterns. They'll be like, oh, this is the best COD ever, or they'll be like, this COD sucks, or, you know, they'll go through their emotions. And you guys have all been there. We've all been there before, so we know what's gonna happen when Black Ops 2 comes out. I think it's gonna be a little bit different this time around. This time, whenever something is discovered in the game, it's probably going to go out on Twitter before it hits a video. And that fact is that information is going to get out so much faster. Like if there's a glitch in the game, it's going to go out on Twitter. If there's a flaw, if there's like some way to get under a level, if there's a way to hack the game, it's all going to get out on Twitter a lot faster than it will get out on YouTube. And then people start posting tutorials on YouTube. It's kind of like a ripple effect. And it's just crazy. So when I think that it's going to be a good tool for developers, especially with video games. But you know, for now, it's just, for me, it's entertaining because it's sort of a battleground. It's the Wild Wild West. It hasn't been civilized yet. Twitter is pretty much the Wild Wild West right now. People are going ham. They're Yosemite salmon right now. Out on Twitter, and it's going crazy. So I don't know what you guys think about Twitter. Let me know what you guys think about the evolution of Twitter. Now I'm going to talk about my channel, my videos, and I guess I'll talk about a little bit about Thunder Toro, what happened with him, and I'll talk about 8 Thoughts. As far as like me and Thunder Toro, were pretty good friends until, you know, he basically told me that he doesn't want to be my friend because I was friends with 8 Thoughts. And he told me that on Skype. So basically he said I was an asshole by association because he didn't like somebody that I was friends with. Now, I'm not really friends with 8 Thoughts. I don't really know him. But, you know, I think he's a cool guy. I like his videos. I like the videos that he used to post. So I mean, that's the end of it. And me and 8 Thoughts, we go back and forth. We talk to each other, and whenever we're saying funny stuff to each other, we're just kidding, guys. But you know, now like 8 Thoughts all of a sudden is pulling a Thunder Toro. Like I don't know what's going on, but 8 Thoughts has all of a sudden become really touchy about people saying anything about him, or even mentioning like any sort of beef, and it just seems like he's all of a sudden like it's like the Twilight Zone. They've switched places. Thunder Toro has switched places with 8 Thoughts. I don't know what's going on, but I don't really care. I just put my opinion out there and I run with it because I'm not gonna let, you know, Twitter or anything like that like come between my videos or my opinion and you know and what I post on my channel. But on another note, okay, so what's happening with my videos? I am going to start posting this GFX Lab episode videos, and my second one is coming out soon, guys. It's just I've been dealing with a lot of crazy stuff in real life. I was dealing with a kidney stone, which is literally the worst thing that could ever happen to you in real life. Like, it is crazy. It sucks. It's the worst ever, and I don't wish this upon anyone that uses a panic knife. I mean, it is terrible, guys. If you ever have a kidney stone, I feel sorry for you. Get a lot of Percocets, and just drink as much water as you can, because you're in for a world of pain. Anyway, aside from that, that is basically my update. As far as like as anything else, I have some awesome plans for some new future videos, some new rap songs. I hope you guys can tune in, and sorry for not posting as frequently as I want to. I will start posting more videos, guys. Hope you guys have an epic day, and peace out. I went 20-0 noob tubing, and it's pretty funny. Peace out, guys.
God damn, girl, you got a fat ass.
Hey, instead of sitting here spanking the monkey, why don't you go ahead and like my boy GFX Lab on Facebook. www.facebook.com/GFX Lab.